Hey, welcome to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin'.
I'll tell you what, we are up in God's country today. We are in the UP of Michigan. We are in Dickinson County. We are in Iron Mountain. We are at the Pine Mountain Ski and Golf Resort. Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin'. We'll be right back with a great time.
You got it.
Pit Boss Grills presents Mad Dog and Merrill Midwest Grillin'. Brought to you by Pit Boss Grills, Griddles and Accessories, Louisiana Grills and Smokers, The Power of Wisconsin Potatoes, Sundrop Soda, Cherry Delight, Awesome Shrimp and Seafood, Shooting Star Casinos, the Wisconsin Agriculture Tourism Association, and by Lashbro Visual Communications.
Hey, welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin'.
I'll tell you what, we're going to have a lovely time here today. I'll tell you what, whether you're seeking adventure or exploration or want to relax and rejuvenate, you got to come to Dickinson County.
Yes,
Dickinson
for sure.
County. I'll tell you what, we crossed the river and the bridge coming into Michigan, and it was like God's country.
It's beautiful.
It just absolutely changed.
Definitely, no doubt about it.
Gorgeous countryside in the world.
Yep.
Saw a bobcat running across the
I
road.
know, that scared me.
Yeah, it woke you up is what it did.
Well, I did that too.
Yeah. We are at our good friends at Pine Mountain Ski and Golf Resort, and it's a great facility. But all of Dickinson County is absolutely wonderful, and it's a great place to come. It's a great place, I mentioned, whether it's for adventure or to rejuvenate and relax. It doesn't make a difference. What a great place to be.
I'm already rejuvenated and I'm already relaxed.
Ironmountain.org. Ironmountain.org is a great website to go to find out all the great tourist things. We'll talk about them more. But let's get started, shall we?
Let's get started, kids.
So because we have Iron Mountain, we've got Pine Mountain, we got a mountain of taters.
Boy.
That is a mountain.
That's a mountain of taters right there. And our good guests that are with us here today and watching this film, we are actually at Rock the Mountain. We are a brand new event called Rock the Mountain. We've been invited back. This is 2023, and we don't like to date the shows, but 2023, 2024, and 2025, we'll be right back here to help rock the mountain. Yep. And it's right before Labor Day, the weekend before Labor Day, each and every year. And you're invited in the future, and that's for sure. Our good folks here and folks to come for the 4 bands after us, we're the opening act.
We are, okay.
Are going to have a great time here today. So it's all about relaxing, having a burger, having a brat, some beer at the Sitzmark, nice little bar, and we're going to have a good time. But let's get our taters on the grill.
All right.
So we have a lot of great sponsors on the television show. One of them, of course, is our good friends at Country Ovens, the Cherry Delight products, and they are phenomenal. We only use the highest of quality products. This is our wonderful little vinaigrette from Forestville, Wisconsin, up in Door County. And you got to get that little vinaigrette shaken up because there's cherries in there, and there's cherry juice in there, and all kinds of great stuff. And we're going to take our little mound of potatoes, and we're going to put a little sloshing on them, and we're going to redecorate this as the show goes on. But we got our lovely Pit Boss set for about 350 degrees.
You got it.
Merrill's going to open up the hood. We're going to take our mound of potatoes and give a little shake.
Whoa!
That wasn't too bad, was it?
No.
1 potato out of 120. That's not too bad.
That's right.
Yep. So
Getting
now,
better.
when you come to the Pine Mountain and you come to the ski resort and you go to the Sitzmark, Freddie, when you go down a hill and you fall down when you're skiing and you fall flat in the snow,
Yeah.
that's your Sitzmark.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I was going to make an angel.
You're no angel to make in the snow,
But
man.
when you come here and you go to the bar, you have to have a shot ski.
All right.
So we're going to have a shot ski, folks.
Okay.
So we got 3 shot glasses. We've got 2 flasks that Freddie was eyeing up. We're going to put there here. We're going to put those there. We're going to take, for me, I get a Door County cherry juice.
All right.
We'll get that baby going there. I'll try not to spill yours. For you guys, you get a snowshoe.
All right. Good deal.
Yes,
I love
it's
the
called.
snowshoes.
I love it.
So we get a half bourbon.
Boy.
And a little schnapps.
Is there more?
I'll tell you what's going to happen. Well, the glasses come off at the end, so you can do what you want.
You're a pretty good tar bender then.
Yeah.
So and then a
schnapps.
peppermint schnapps.
Oh, I know what we're getting into.
Yeah, I don't know what we're getting into, and I have this odd feeling you're supposed to have about 8 of them in you before you try this.
Oh, man. All right.
So come on in, Merle.
Okay, I'm
Oh, we gotta
in.
be close here.
Okay.
We're always close, but you know that. So,
All right. So we
Now,
take
hold
it
on.
and tip it?
No, just wait now. Hold on. We're going to
Okay.
tip it a little bit, I think.
Flip it.
Screw it in. Yeah.
ready?
Shut.
I think we should try that again. I don't think we did that right.
Should we try it one more time?
Sure, what the heck?
He wants me to fall over backwards.
You know, there's a lot of great vendors on the inside.
I'm coming here all the time.
This is the best we've had.
Yeah.
You know?
We got our good friends at the Alpaca and the Rainbow Ends Alpaca Farm. We got the Kiwanis Ski Club here today. We got the Great Lakes Sports Commission, Marriott Town Place Suites downtown.
Yeah, I see
Iron
that.
Mountain.
Beautiful. Yeah.
They're going to open up in September, October. The Marriott Town Place Suites, just a gorgeous, gorgeous
Yeah.
facility there.
Boy, it looked great on
And
the
of course, the
outside.
Pine Mountain Resort that we're here, they're around. But there's so much activity and events to do. Did I put the? Oh, we got
We
one
need
more.
the schnapps on the.
Do we need the schnapps?
We need the schnapps for sure.
We can keep on doing this and just do go to the
That's a
finale.
great
No, no,
show
no.
right here.
All right.
You know what? We gotta. No,
Okay.
just be gentle. Be
All
gentle,
right, all right,
gentlemen. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Now we all have to say Shotsky.
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 No, you don't have to say
One
it.
more time.
No. I know you, Freddie, would be here all day.
Oh.
So here's what we're gonna do next.
All right, what are we going to do?
I had to wait for the Shotskis to get out of the way to do these.
Wow, beautiful.
Our good friends at Dickinson County Tourism and Pine Mountain got together, and all the proceeds today are going to Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Okay, great cause.
So a great cause to young adults that really, really need a wish to make them really happy. To us, little things make us happy.
Yes.
So we're blessed.
Yes, we are.
I wanted jalapeno poppers.
Okay.
Freddie, I asked you, I had to write things down. Freddie wanted
You know what? Awesome shrimp.
awesome shrimp,
That's what I
awesome
wanted,
shrimp. Meryl's favorite is
Pork chops.
pork
man.
chops, and you
Beautiful
wanted that
pork
Vindicator brand with all that, marbleization.
That
in there.
marbleization in there. Nice. 145 degrees.
I talked to our parole officer, and he wanted one of each
One of each.
and sweet corn. But we're going to do our
Sweet
jalapeno
corn.
poppers real fast here now.
All
Now
right.
we got to do jalapeno poppers. And I think what I'm going to do
Lovely.
is Nick Schnee the idea and just do them.
All right.
I think I can do a good job here.
Well, you always do a good job.
There's my, so here's what we're going to do. Jalapeno poppers. How many folks out there love jalapeno poppers? How many folks like here about jalapeno poppers? Absolutely
Everybody likes
delicious.
jalapeno poppers.
You take a nice fresh jalapeno, slice off one of the sides.
Yep.
You hollow out the seeds.
Right.
Now, if the in-laws are over, leave a lot of seeds in there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
they love the seeds.
For sure, for sure.
So we're going to pop those seeds out of there.
You tried to kill me?
Yeah. And now you got a neat little jalapeno boat.
There you go.
Not
There
to
you
be
go,
played
Freddie.
with in the bathtub, gentlemen.
Oh, no.
No. But you take that jalapeno boat, and today we did some lovely things. I'm going to get these on the griddle back over
Okay.
here because the potatoes are on the pit boss. Today I put in about 3 strips of pepperoni in each one.
Oh.
We put a little section of string cheese in there, and I mummified them in some delicious bacon. And so I've never cooked them on the griddle before, but we got the griddle going over here, the Pit Boss griddle, and we're going to set those on there. And when we get back, Freddie's going to play some music now. When we get back, we're going to take into half Freddie's wish, your wish, our producer's wish, and I wish you the best of luck out there by coming back with Mad Dog and Meryl's Midwest.
All right, we'll be right
Grill.
back, everybody. Woo! Hey, welcome back to Mad Dog and Meryl's Midwest Grilling.
I'll tell you what, we're having a great time here today. I was planning some events for us. Guys, while we're here, I was planning a little whitewater rafting while we're here. I was planning to do a little bit of indoor rock climbing while we're here. But water rafting, have you ever been whitewater rafting, Freddie?
Oh, he's got stories. I already heard the stories.
You don't want to get into my rafting now.
What an adventure it is. And when you come to Dickinson County, they also have the ski jumping tournament. And right out here is one of the largest ski jumping areas. Actually, it's the Olympians train here, if I'm not mistaken. But it's a gorgeous ski jumping area over here. They got snowmobile trails, they got ATV trails, beautiful hotels. They got craft beers in Dickinson County, like about 6 of them or so. They even have a what's called, and I'm kind of excited about that, they have a coffee culture.
Oh, neat.
What is that all
so
about?
they have a whole bunch of coffee shops. And they call it their coffee culture tours and stuff like that. But they got casinos, they got bingos, they got beautiful golf courses. It's a great thing. If you go to ironmountain.org, you can learn more about it. And of course, we're at our good friends at Pine Mountain Ski and Golf Resort today. So Freddie, your wish was?
Well, I was going to say I wanted a pasty. But, but in reality, no. My make-a-wish has to deal with my buddy Rebel from Awesome Shrimp.
Well, because Freddie, you wanted Awesome Shrimp, and because Make-A-Wish Foundation is here, and because we're trying to please everybody today, I got you
All right.
a beautiful skewer. of
Oh,
Awesome
baby.
Oh, baby.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Shrimp. Yep. So
11 of them.
That and that shot ski should give you a good case of the Gulf. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a couple things. We're going to do a little glaze over the top of that gorgeous shrimp, and we're going to start out with some oil in the bowl. I'm going to add some jarred garlic in there. And the shrimp is the easiest thing in the world. When you talk about awesome shrimp, and shrimp in general, they have they're peeled and deveined. They got the peels on them because it holds the moisture. I peeled them off. These are all beautiful raw shrimp. We're going to have oil, we're going to have garlic, and I'm going to put a little bit of Grandma Hazel's in with there.
Gotta be good, gotta be good.
And all we're simply going to do is stir that baby up. I got a basting brush.
I hope Kathy's paying attention. This is pretty cool.
Yeah, honest to goodness. And all you simply do, you don't want to marinate shrimp. There's no marination to shrimp. It's simply just sloshing it on, a little bit of oil, a little bit of flavor, and I'm going to hold on to this ingredients until the end and slosh a little bit as we go along. Now the reason we're not doing these on the griddle is because on the Pet Boss and everything else is done on the griddle is because it's the only big enough area I have to do this shrimp. And I'm hoping it fits.
Well, it
Look
fits.
at
You
that.
think it will?
Oh,
Oh,
sure.
yeah, it will.
So the shrimp is
Oh,
going to go right on
beautiful.
there. Now, Meryl, you got some beautiful pork chops.
Pork chops. I love pork chops. People have a tendency to overcook pork chops on. These pork chops I absolutely love because they got a little bit of marbleization.
These are our good friends from the Vindicator brand. So that's that Mangalista pork that has all that beautiful marbleization
That's
and fat
right,
on
right
there.
in the middle there. Just whoa, just look at that. It's just unbelievable. So what I'm going to do with on these, I'm going to use some Georgia Light cherry mustard here. A couple tablespoons of that. Oh, this is really good. I'm going to put some up north pepper,
All right.
some little garlic. Got to have garlic, ladies and gentlemen. Got to have garlic. And then, of course, you got to have a little bit of jalapeno juice. Nothing overdone, but the jalapeno juice will add a nice little flavor to it. It'll add a nice little kick to it. I'm just going to add just a little dab of oil. I mean, just a little dab. Mix that around. And I'll tell you, the flavor, especially with the jalapeno juice in there,
Exactly.
it'll really kick it up. It's not going to be overpowering. It's not going to be over, really hot or anything. And then what I'm going to do is just brush these on each side. If you can, it'd be great if you could leave them in the refrigerator for about a good 30 minutes before you're ready to grill.
Okay.
Do those on both sides. Grill these about 145 degrees. People have a tendency to overcook pork all the time. So that's a big thing, is to make sure you use a meat thermometer. Going to do both sides. Oh, these are going to be good.
Well, I'm
Look
gonna
at
make
that,
these
the
for Labor Day
marbleization.
weekend. These
Are
are
you
gonna
really?
be- oh,
Yeah.
I can see this right now. This is going to be a special
Yeah,
thing.
I love it. All right, Matthew, what you got?
Nothing. You can baste away based
All
on both
right, I
sides. I'm gonna
will.
put those on the griddle.
I'm
How's that?
basting away, ladies and gentlemen.
So we're at Rock the Mountain here at Pine Mountain Resort. Rock the Mountain is going to be an annual event. I'm going to say it one more time. It's going to be at the week before Labor Day, the weekend before Labor Day. Today is what day of the week? Saturday.
Doesn't
Saturday.
really matter, does it?
Yeah, it does.
Any day of the week we could take and do what we're doing.
Well, it matters because that's when we're coming back next year. All right, let's throw these babies on.
All
then.
right, they're going to be good.
All right, more Mad Dog and Meryl's Midwest Grilling from our good friends at Dickinson County up in the UP, Michigan. It's
Oh,
a
yes,
lovely
ladies and
day.
gentlemen.
Beautiful day.
Hey, welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin'.
We are in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. We are in Dickinson County. We are in Iron Mountain, Michigan, at the Pine Mountain Ski and Golf Resort. And what a gorgeous resort it really is, I'll tell you that. It's got 55 beautiful lodging rooms. It's got condos. It's got a 3-bedroom house that you can rent out. Timberstone Championship 18-hole course golf.
Wow.
And I'll tell you what, we saw a bunch of golfers going out today. I asked Barb about the golfing. It's been a great season, great golf course. You got to come golfing in the summer and downhill skiing in the winter time. And I got a thing for you, Freddie. Freddie, here's your winter. This is your winter routine.
All right.
Wait. Bourbon.
As in,
Bourbon.
I'm with him. I like that.
you know what? I really like that. We used to.
That's a good one.
So the massive ski hill has 35 runs, 220 acres, 350-foot vertical drop. So for you lovers of thrill, or you intermediate, or your novice skiers, they got something for everybody here. Beautiful banquet hall, corporates, weddings. We have the Sitzmark, beautiful bar and grill,
Beautiful.
and Famers Restaurant with the UP Sports Hall of Fame right here at our good friends at Pine Mountain. All right, little sweet corn action.
Oh, sweet
Let's
corn
get this
action.
place rocking
All right,
today.
guys, we rock the mountain today, baby.
Let's
Rock
see
the
the
mountain.
game. Let's see that corn.
So tradition has it, we leave the husk on this gosh darn stuff. We submerge it in a bucket of water for a couple hours. You put it on the grill and it steams on the charcoal.
Right.
But I was talking with Merrill a little bit earlier, and he's
Yeah.
telling me the older he's getting, the harder it is for him to strip.
Well, it's the buttons. I can't get it, so I put the shirt over. I gotta put my...
Merrill.
Yeah.
How
He
long
made
you been wearing
husk
that-
the
How long you been
corn.
wearing that girdle?
Ever since my wife found the glove compartment. That's old.
So here's what
That
we're
is
going to
so
do. For our
old.
good business partner and our parole officer from Lashbro, what's the name of the company? What? Lashbro Visual Communications. We're going to do some sweet corn. We're going to take
Yep.
and we're doing an assembly line on the countertop. Strip down the ears of corn. For each and every ear of corn, we want a little moisture on top of there.
Right.
So today we could add red wine or white wines. We could add apple juice. You can do water. You can do anything you want with melted butter and seasoning and stuff like that. I'm going to put a little bit of lemon over the top of that.
All right.
We're going to use olive oil in place of the melted butter. On top of that, I went out to my herbal garden and got some nice fresh thyme. And we're going to put beautiful sprigs of fresh thyme all over that paper toweling for the beautiful flavor that it's going to have. We're going to take our jarred garlic. Do I have any jarred garlic left? Oh, look at that.
There you go.
Thank you, Aerial Productions. No, what's your name again? Visual Productions.
Visual. Can't you see?
I'm totally amazed. His name is on every check.
Direct deposit. Ours is direct deposit. Mad Dog and Merrill and Freddie are just puppets on a string. The name of our real company is what? Visual Productions, Lashbro. So
Lashbro.
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 We're going to roll that first up in that sheet of paper toweling right here at the Sitzmark.
Yep.
And then we're going to roll in reverse in the aluminum foil. We're going to fold and tuck that baby. We're going to put it directly on the grates of the grill for about 15 minutes, turning it 4 times to catch all the edges. Freddie, should we have a new fresh powdered snow? You know when you go skiing, you got that fresh powdered snow?
Yeah,
is that the
yeah,
best?
yeah.
It is, honest to goodness, the best. So
Okay.
we're going to do the fresh powdered snow for our taters because we have guests behind us that want those babies seasoned up. So we got Parmesan cheese, we got basil, we
All
got
right. Gotta have time.
What else we got? Some oregano. And we're going to add grilling magic.
It's a good one.
Yeah,
Can't go
lower
wrong with
sodium
that.
garlic
Garlic
pepper
and
blend.
the
Mix
pepper
that
in there.
baby all around. We're going to dump that on our little taters. So if you just stand back just a little bit
All
closer.
right, all right. Get out. Watch
back,
out, watch
buddy.
out, watch out, watch out.
I don't know if that can be gotten on anyway. But we're going to dump those on the
Oh.
taters
Oh, is that going to be good?
Beautiful.
and get those babies. That's going to melt a little bit.
You should see
We got
it.
one last little recipe here to show you good folks. Don't forget to rock the mountain. Rock the mountain the next few years. It's going to be a great time. 4 great bands when we're done here. We're sticking around having a great time, I'll tell you that. We have our spicy barbecue sauce. This is my glaze for the jalapeno poppers.
Okay.
So we have a spicy barbecue sauce, and this is my favorite little recipe. It really, honest to goodness, is. I go to the Oriental, the Asian part of the grocery store, and I pick up a sweet and sour sauce,
Yep.
and I blend that equal parts with our spicy barbecue sauce.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I don't care what you place that baby on, it's just absolutely delicious. So I'm going to base those on our jalapeno poppers. Freddie's going to play some good old-fashioned music. Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling from Dickinson County, Michigan.
We'll be right back. Hey, welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling.
We've had a wonderful time up in Dickinson County. Go to ironmountain.org. Look at this beautiful sweet corn. Everything turned out just lovely today. The guest taters turned out wonderful. Everything's great. Everything's always great in Dickinson County. Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling from UP, Michigan. Pine Mountain Resort.
You got her. All right, Freddie boys.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is a production of Lashbro Visual Communications.